For the bid war, it is time. Get ready, get excited. Sunnymuffin with a TUNIC run coming up right now. Let's be going.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hello, SGDQ. We're going to be doing TUNIC. I'm Sunnymuffin. With me on the couch, we have May.
Hi,
and
I'm
we
Corvimae.
have two very special guests on call. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hi there. My name is Andrew Schuldeis, and I worked on TUNIC. I sometimes also go by Dicey.
Andrew Schuldeis worked on TUNIC? Is that how you're introducing yourself?
Well, so did you. So did a lot of people.
Andrew Schuldeis did the vast majority of the development on TUNIC. Andrew Schuldeis is the lead developer on TUNIC. I would go so far to say TUNIC is Andrew Schuldeis' game. This is Kevin Regami. I am creative director at Power Up Audio of SGDQ's past. Not there this time, wish I was. But for TUNIC, I was audio director. So I'm stoked to be here with Sunnymuffin and May and Andrew. It's going to be a good time.
Awesome. Well, with those introductions out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we'll do 3, 2, 1, go. Cool. Andrew, do you want to give us an elevator pitch of what kind of game we're about to expect?
Absolutely. TUNIC is an isometric action adventure about a tiny fox in a big world where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, it's almost like you had that one prepared.
Yep.
So one thing that you're going to not really see, but is going to happen a lot, is that Sunny's going to be putting in what we call codes. They're essentially cheat codes. You do them by putting in, or like typing in arrow keys. These are all things that are revealed throughout the game. Spoiler alert, by the way, for a lot of this game.
Oh man, big spoilers.
Big spoilers. Yeah, this game is all about like learning about the mechanics in the game that you've actually always had access to through like playing the game. And spoilers, a lot of them.
Yeah, if you're gonna play TUNIC ever and puzzles are important to you, just don't watch.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the way it is. It's a game that.
Come back in 40 minutes and watch Advance Wars. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And then you can come back and watch this on the VOD, but still donate.
Yeah, play TUNIC. It's great.
Play TUNIC's so good. Okay. So yeah, you saw Sunny suddenly 2 items showed up out of nowhere. That's because Sunny put in a code. You do it by putting in the arrow keys. This game also, all this is explained to you in the game's in-game manual, which is a throwback to the manuals of the 80s and 90s. It's the cutest thing ever. It includes such relatable content as this. I think we all feel that way sometimes.
Speaking of our donation incentive, what color won?
Oh my gosh, it is so close. 3,710 to 3,612. And just inching out, dark blue is your color.
Dark blue.
Dark blue.
All right, so we're gonna be doing some circles here. You can change the look of this fox in many different ways. Color is just the most obvious one. So we're gonna be getting that dark blue fox for the rest of this run.
No,
there's a darker blue.
I learned about this morning.
All right, there's our fox. Thank you all for donating so much.
You look
It's
great.
a good look. Cool. And we're also going to be running True Ending. So we're going to be talking a lot about the different manual pages. In order to complete True Ending, you do have to pick up all of the manual pages that are scattered throughout the world. It gets pretty dicey trying to get all of them. And you do have to get 10 fairies as well. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of collection. So
Yeah.
we're doing that right now, kind of on the way to one of our objectives.
I was saying to Andrew before the call, and you too, Sunny, of course, that Andrew and I did an IGN Devs React video for the 80% run of this game a little while ago, but I haven't watched the True Ending run for a while, so this is going to be like Devs React round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading to a toll. There's an important item here. So the game does take heavy inspiration from the Zelda series, and one of the things that is going to speed up our overworld movement is the hook shot.
Yes.
So we're just going to be heading to it's a pretty late game area in the atoll, and picking up the hook shot before even getting a sword.
Yeah, we're actually not supposed to be able to get past those, or it's not intended, or casually you would not get past those bushes earlier, the square bushes, without the sword. So This isn't really the route that I think was intended. I mean,
You watched your mouth.
I'm sorry. Every time, like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know, like, you could do this. It's always, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't know, or I guess something we'll see later was a glitch. And then Sunny was like, no, that was totally intended. They've mentioned it before. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, a big philosophy of the game, I'm sure Andrew can talk to this a little bit too, is the idea that you don't belong in this world, that, you know, this world's not made for you, you're not the hero, you're sort of dropped in. It's like, why are you even here? What are you doing? So the idea of there being a critical path, it's like, well, how could there be a critical path if this world's not even for you in the first place, you know? So we tried our best to accommodate for weird and creative kind of pathways like this going here first.
Most players would have a sword at this point. But we're going to go fast instead, so uh-oh.
Yeah, and small note, I tried to do exactly what Sunnymuffin's doing here during development, and it did not work.
Really?
So I'm thrilled that the community got it to work somehow.
So
Re-aggro him. There
Yeah.
we go. Okay.
So then we can quickly grab the hook shot, and then we can do a death warp. Unfortunately, we wanted to keep all those firecrackers because we need them for stuff.
It'll be fun.
You're gonna be, oh yeah, they're backup firecrackers.
Yeah.
One thing about running this game, which I was gonna mention before, and then I forgot what my train of thought, is that there's not a lot of resources, and the game autosaves all the time forever, and so it's a very punishing run.
Yeah, it's an absolutely brutal speed run, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, but that right there, that was another death warp. The first time you die, you go to the lore zone, where you got to talk to a character, but if you just die again, then you don't have to, because cutscenes are slow. Lore is slow.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing our best to skip all the lore. Sorry, Andrew.
That's
okay. I understand.
It's to make it more spoiler free.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for you, the viewer. We do it for you. So this is not the fire rod. I learned that yesterday. It's the tech bow, apparently.
Right? That's the correct
Somebody's
name
been
for
reading
it.
Source code.
This is one of the 3 most important items that we get during the run. So we have 2 of our most important items, and we're going to get the 3rd very soon.
Yeah, just gotta do some chores along the way. We're picking up some fairies and getting some more supplies and stuff.
Right here is going to be an interesting skip where we're going to use an item called an effigy. And what the effigy does is when you use it, it breaks open and it gives you some money, a resource we do not use in this run. But when you try to use it, the game wants you to be on a platform to do the animation and stuff. So it'll just warp us down to the platform beneath when timed right, like that.
Easy.
So
Completely
sick.
intentional, I assure you.
Coolest trick.
I'm like so worried that I'm gonna like explain something and then like it's gonna be like, well, so that's not actually how it works.
I feel like maybe you know more about this game than we do at this point.
I
Also-
doubt that.
Shout outs to this sword here.
I didn't know you could change the fox color, so like.
This sword was placed there specifically for speedrunners. We have some speedrunners on the team, Kevin included, and we wanted to make sure that if someone happened to find their way into this area and maybe didn't spend the time getting a sword earlier, that there was a bit of a concession for them.
Yeah.
It's also been a source of true joy to watch casual players on Twitch stumble upon that sword like 20 hours in and be like, what?
Say bye to Terry.
Yeah, casually, I walked in the other sword, and I'm like, that has to be for speedrunning. Why else would it be there? What? Which, more devs should do that. I like it when devs are like, hey, here's some speedrun stuff. Shoutouts to...
Yeah, that FG drop was not our method to get there earlier, but it's pretty damn cool.
All right, so this trick is kind of finicky. Yeah, we have this ice bomb that we got from a code. Uh-oh.
It is very finicky.
Yeah, it's really precise. So if you freeze an enemy, you can hook shot to it. And so the goal there is we throw the bomb, and then the explosion of the bomb is large enough that it freezes the enemy, and we can hook shot up. If you miss it, you just have to run around and do the sad little run over here, which does mean we get to run more. And the fox is very cute when they run. So
You get to see Terry's friends.
I hate the alligators so much.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're stuck.
Oh no. Oh, well, you got the firecrackers.
Nice.
It's okay. We're gonna get out of there. We're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Really cool. You could just quit to menu and basically reset the area. So that was an unfortunate time to miss that trick, but it's not that big a deal. We're just gonna make our way back over here.
That quit to menu and continue to kind of go back to wherever you were last alive entering a scene. That was a very late in development consideration. We're like, man, is this gonna be stupid or is this gonna be awesome for speedrunning? And it seems to be. It doesn't get used too much, like where you have to run to the end of a dead end kind of scene and then jump out just to save the time to walk back to the entrance again.
Got me.
Yeah, it seems like it was worth moving in.
Yeah, so that backup there is, it's a little finicky because I have basically exactly as much mana as I need to do a trick a little bit later. So I had to try to go kill the alligator there, but it didn't work out. So we're gonna take a little bit of a detour here. This actually would be a really good time for some donations.
Well, we have a $5,000 donation from the Yeti. It reads, "Hey all, Yeti here. It's been sweet checking out all the amazing runs so far. Our team on site has barely slept, but we're summoning all our energy to not miss this amazing Tunic run. We're eternally grateful for the fine folks at Finji for this amazing title and working with us to produce an official design for GDQ. $5 from every shirt sold goes directly to MSF, which with all the orders so far has raised over $55,000. Good luck, and what is the fox doing?"
Running.
You got
Thanks, Yeti. Thanks, Glenn. Love you. Awesome.
But you can see just like how like one small thing and like really snowballs in this run, like really precise.
No, very punishing.
I could explain some more mechanics using my visual aids if we want while we're running back. Should I?
Put them to use.
All right. Prepare to enter the spoiler zone. This is page 43 of the manual, of the in-game manual, lovingly redrawn for us by Angel Rosestar. Thank you so much. She did this morning for us. And this explains the Holy Cross, which is like a mechanic that is pretty much, how do I explain it? It's the codes thing.
It's like your main meta knowledge unlock throughout the run.
So as you can see, as our lovely fox is explaining, you can see these arrow inputs, and you can see how they correlate over here to the path here. Once you see them, you'll notice them everywhere in this game. Like the door that had the sword had one, for an example. And casually when you play this game, if you didn't just get super spoilered by me doing this right now, you go, oh my God, where did I see all of these? I have to think about every single place I've been in this entire game. It's kind of like the thing in The Witness that I guess I won't spoil The Witness, but I'll spoil Tunic. Very similar sort of energy.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool spot for that grapple off the edge. Nice.
That page is such a pain to get casually. You have to do a bunch of different, like activating these pillars and a lot of different running around. So being able to push the alligator off of the ledge using the ice rod, it just saves a ton of time there.
Yeah, and for reference, that method to kind of repeatedly grapple a frozen enemy and have them displace over time, that was known during development, and we left it in so you can clip through walls and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And in fact, there are even some doors that will make little noises when you get through them, and it's like, yeah, we know about that. Good job,
I didn't know
player.
that. I didn't realize it made like a special noise.
Yeah, we're heading to one.
Yeah,
Very shortly.
I knew that it worked, obviously, because you know you do it in the run. But yeah. So one thing about the fire and the ice rod is that normally, if you play this game casually, you might have noticed that the ice rod normally makes like a big cone of ice. But if you use the fire and the ice rod at the same time, then it shoots a fire bolt, but with the properties of ice, which is very, very useful because it lets us do like a long-range ice attack. It also costs the same mana as fire instead of the mana of ice, which apparently might change soon.
Please don't change it.
Please don't change it. It is very good though, admittedly. And that lets us do a lot of skips because we're able to use way more ice than we would get to otherwise, essentially, and do long-range ice strats. Which apparently, I thought that was a glitch, but I have learned that it is apparently in the manual and I missed it.
Yeah, it's needed to get one of the secrets.
Yeah.
That one's a little more casual.
A lot of the things in this game are meant to, evoke older games and that sort of, strange combination of things that feels like, memory got overwritten in some place. Was sort of one of the touchstones for the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this entire game, it's like at no point do we get the better of these two. It's always like, oh yeah, no, we know. This was on purpose. Like, oh, come on.
Effigy skip is new.
Okay. Woo! We got one.
So yeah, we're in the graveyard. We're not supposed to be here.
We're not. Are we? I don't know anymore.
You can get here casually, but you've done it in a far more elegant and dramatic way.
Yes. I feel like the other way is a bit more dramatic.
Yeah, it's actually possible. I mean, when I was like doing some weird speedrun testing stuff during dev, I got into the cathedral in like, pretty quick. I went grapple first and then got in. You can do it that way.
Okay.
So it's like you can go here next after the grapple.
Oh, it does. It does. I never realized it made a sound.
Yep. This is going to too.
Yeah. Wee. All right.
It was easier than fixing it.
Yeah, true. So developers out there just don't fix bugs, and then you can just be like, no, yeah, we know, and then it sounds super cool, and if everyone wins, it's good. Also,
yeah, what used to happen when you fell down that shaft is you just would land in the scene below and be stuck in a falling animation forever. So we
that's
did
not
fix
as good.
that.
Okay, that's not as good. Yeah. So this is like a gauntlet. We have to beat 6 different waves of enemies. It's very precise. It's hard. Fun fact, we don't pick up any upgrades to any of our stats in this game, but it's fine, because this is what you're supposed to have for this section.
Yeah, you're supposed to be all 1-1-1 here.
Yeah, this part, I remember doing this with my, playing this game casually after my friend played it, and then I got to this part, and I DM'd him, and I was like, this part's messed up. Why would they do this? It's so hard.
So I actually need to load a backup save here, because we forgot an item.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Did you not get the...
we didn't get chili pepper.
Chili peppers, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So nothing happened. We're just here again. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, we're moving on, and I will fix the fox color shortly.
You get to watch this again.
First try.
Yeah, so you have to do that this entire gauntlet. You do it in one life. If you die, you get sent back to this, your last shrine, but probably that one, casually. And then one of the gauntlet things will just give you health and mana, which is nice. We're not going to do that because it's slow.
Yeah, one of the things about running true ending is it's slightly different from any percent, so sometimes you get them mixed up. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we gotta. What are we doing here? Andrew, how do I fix this?
Good question. Absolute backup would be reboot the application, turn it off and turn it on again.
Use the save point. That'll fix it, won't it?
We can't save it. We have the death ward.
Live debugging. Okay.
Yeah, this is incredible.
This has never happened.
This has never happened before. Uh-oh.
Yeah, actually.
Right, we're gonna reboot the game. Is that okay?
No, just use the save point. It should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we can find out.
Okay, we'll use the save point. We're going to go around. We have to do some more different stuff then. It's okay.
Okay, Andrew, do you know why this is happening?
No big deal.
Well, hold on. Let me bust open the code base here. This is amazing. This is what better QA? People say this has never happened before at GDQ all the time. Now we can leverage that power to find the most obscure bugs in any game.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happened there though is like in the, I guess in the game's like temporary memory, this enemy was dead because I killed it on the other file. So when I went to reload the practice save, the enemy was still dead, and it makes the gauntlet uncompletable. Fun fact.
So
I
stay tuned for patch notes, I guess.
Yeah.
No, that was found like a little while ago, kind of. Not here specifically, but that phenomenon and behavior was known. And I think the speedrun community was like outlawing changing save files anyways, so it just didn't really matter. It was so obscure that we just didn't really.
Yeah, because I think I remember running into this in Dark Tomb when practicing. And having to like.
So we're trucking right along here. This wave is pretty scary. These guys
They're all pretty scary.
Yeah. I have to use one of the cards here, the Fire Sword, which puts you into critical HP, but it looks it lights them on fire, which makes this section a little bit scary, but we handled that pretty easily there.
Yeah,
this is where I needed that chili pepper, otherwise this becomes undoable.
This is very tight. Like the rate at which they spawn is pretty much the rate at which you hit them with the sword 3 times. So you gotta be quick, and you gotta be fast.
Oh, that's what the fox was doing.
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to all the music in this game. It's so good.
Yeah, the audio design is fantastic.
Who did that? They crushed it.
Hey, thanks. It's certainly a team effort over here. And also, of course, the wonderful music by Lifeform, Terrence Lee, and Janice Kwan. I actually have I have Lifeform's previous game, Dust Force. I have their album on vinyl. So I was pretty stoked to get to work with them for this one.
This is the scariest wave. There was a patch that made these enemies more aggressive, so it is technically faster on this patch, but it is very terrifying.
That was very
ooh,
quick.
that was perfect. Cool.
Nice work.
2 more waves.
And then if you're, for some reason, you were like, wow, they sure did spoil a lot, but I don't want any more spoilers. We're about to enter another spoiler zone.
The spoiler zone.
We never really left the spoiler zone, but just living it up in the spoiler zone.
We go with donations in the meantime?
Yeah, it's a
go
good
for it.
idea.
Absolutely. Pomodi donates $250 and says, super hyped for this Tunic run. Game has the best sound design out of every game of SGDQ this year. No, it's not just me sucking up to Kevin. Also, hi, Kevin. Pomodi here. How's it going? Best of luck to all the runners this year. Also, when are we getting a physical Tunic manual as merch?
Oh my God, I want that so badly.
Have a $100 donation from Hanged Man that says, hi, if you fall out of the world, it's not my fault, but I'm still sorry. Love to Finji and the Tunic speedrun community. It's been great to see it evolve. And a lot of shout outs for the Pizza Rolls community for sure.
So, if there's a physical manual, does Andrew have to go and mark in pen all the parts that are in pen in the manual for each one?
Yeah, it would be super time consuming.
Yeah, I think that would take a lot of time.
But worth it.
True.
I still have the pen here somewhere, the original Tunic ballpoint.
I was gonna say, if people aren't sold on the in-game manual yet, it has a memos section. The attention to detail is just, ugh.
All right, I'm having to play this really safe because I am 1 step away from death. Last enemy.
Last enemy.
All right, we're good. We're out of here.
All right. So now we get the item we don't get in any percent because this gauntlet part takes forever. But we need it.
This used to be in the any percent route.
Yes. We don't get it anymore. And that is the laurels, which let us zippity zoop. As you can see there, it costs stamina, but you can do a lot with it because you just jump over stuff. Whee! Oh yeah, we have to escape.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a runaround now. Normally you would death warp back to the main middle area, but since we had to save there, you get to see the elevator. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a run back here, and this is a really good time for some donations.
Well, perfect timing, and I hope this doesn't make it awkward, but Kevin, who might be on the call right now, has donated $500.
Oh my gosh.
And says, hey all. Kevin here from Power Up Audio. I just want to thank Sunnymuffin and the GDQ staff for moving this Tunic run to right now rather than its original slot on the schedule, Sunday morning, which is in the middle of my wedding.
Right, that's why we moved it.
Yeah.
It all is coming together now.
For some reason, my wife wasn't too keen on the idea of me ducking out of family portraits so I could do some speedrun commentary. Anyway, nice work to everyone so far. Wish I could be there in person. Much love to you all. Much love. Thanks, Kevin.
Okay.
Thanks all. Love you, Zoe.
I can't believe you got married instead of commentating with
Yeah,
us in
yeah.
person. Oh.
You know what's crazy is the 2020 SGDQ that was meant to happen, I had to tell the staff, hey, listen, Power Up can't make it because I'm getting married. And then COVID happened.
Oh,
Delayed the
yeah.
wedding for 2 years. Now I couldn't go to the Tunic run for the same reason.
It's fine. When any percent gets run,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
All right, so we're out of the graveyard now. So now we're going to be doing basically just a collect-a-thon. So we have everything that we need. We have the hookshot, we have our fire rod, and our tech bow, and our basically all the items that we need to complete the game. So I'm going to go set up my save back up, and then we're going to be just doing a bunch of collecting.
Yeah, because again, we need every single manual page, of which there are
A lot. There's a lot of pages.
There's a lot of pages.
Thanks, guys.
I mean,
We
each
get to
one
collect a lot.
gives you 2 pages because there's a front and a back. So got that going for us at least.
Yeah. Cool. So we're back on track. There was a little bit of a little sketchy there, but we're good. We're doing okay.
Yeah, we can't really it's hard to understate or hard to overstate. I don't know, whichever one's correct. How much one small thing like snowballs in this run.
Oh, chat's calling out fox color.
Yep.
Oh, fox color. Yep.
We're right back in the area.
Yeah.
We're gonna go change it.
Also, thanks, chat, for the congrats. I see you. Cheers.
Cool. Back at Fox Color. Really quick. There's one blue, pink.
Oh my God,
Pleasant
shiny.
chime.
Kevin did such an amazing job with the sound design here. The little tones that play when you change your
Purple?
outfit are tuned to the sound of the music. So every track in the game has been annotated with its key so that a bunch of sounds will sound correct when played against it.
There's blue. All right, let's get going. Cool. So yeah, we have our little zippity-doo-dah laurels here. We're gonna be basically just blinking all over the map. One of the runners actually found a route that we think is a little bit faster, that you basically get to steal upgrades and get unlimited stamina, but it came out like right when I left for SGDQ, so we're doing a little bit of the older route. But if you like going really fast, True Ending is for you, because you can get unlimited stamina.
Yeah. Which zipping is so fun. When I
it's
did
great.
New Game Plus and then didn't have it, I was like, oh man, I've grown so accustomed.
I saw some folks in the chat thinking those chime tones in the changing room are part of a puzzle. And no, in fact, it's just that for each, let's say there's like 16 colors you can be for the fur color. There's just 16 notes. So when it goes up all the way up the notes and back to the bottom again, you know you're back to the beginning of the list. That's it. That's all it is. Spoilers again.
Hey, look, there's the memo page.
Yeah, the back of the manual actually has like a notes section. It's pretty cool. And that's kind of like the subtle way that you do figure out a lot of the more complicated puzzles, is it's just in the manual. Read the manual.
This is very much a game where I was writing stuff down on paper.
Excellent.
Which is why I need the physical manual to write stuff in the memo section. Come on.
So it should be left blank then, so you can write your own notes in it, perhaps.
Or just add another page. Well, that's so they need a notes and a memo section.
So yeah, this is an area that you're actually supposed to be like right at the start of the game. We passed the intended shield, so we're just coming back here, doing some collection, and we're gonna be picking up a really important item here. The RTSR card, or the Orange Peril Ring card. It's basically just critical health, do more damage, and it's gonna be really important for a boss quick kill a little bit later.
Doing this in any percent sucks, and doing this in True Ending is much better.
Oh, it's
because-
comfy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we navigate the dark room. I'm not gonna get the lantern. Why would I need the lantern?
Yeah. So like the way you do it in 90% is you have to like know where all the spikes are, and then like have a setup to get dive past them, and then you have to like run around the entire room and light up these 2 different skulls, and then wait for a thing to move so that you can actually go grab the card by running up to it. And like there's a million enemies in that room, and they all hurt because we have no stats, and it's hard. But if you just have the laurels, you just zip past it, and it's easy. Oh, spoiler alert! This is another mechanic.
Don't say how. Don't say how you're doing it.
True. You don't know how.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing
that
something.
Activated the
thing.
pillar. But yeah, we're heading to the ziggurat, and in order to get into the ziggurat, we have to power up the front door. So these like pink lines on the ground are like showing where the energy is going, and eventually it's going to get all the way down to the door down there. You might think that it's going to take a little while to get all the way to the giant door, but we have a method.
Yeah, you can actually like clip into that door, but you have to like bring an enemy all the way over there, and it's slower than just doing this.
Yeah, you can clip in the side from above too, and you can like touch the loading zone from outside the hallway.
Ooh.
All right, was that one intended?
The fall just
The
there?
falling thing?
Yeah, totally. Well, kind of. We discovered it and had a slightly lengthy design conversation saying, do we want to allow this or not? Because it does allow some pretty like big skips like that one. And what we landed on is that if the enemy is typically standing on the ground, then when you grapple to it while frozen, or while it's frozen, then you'll go to it. But if the thing is like a flying enemy, like a little drone or something, or birds, then they come to you regardless. So that kind of made it a bit less gross, like being able to go anywhere, because flying enemies just are all over the place, right?
That makes
But
sense.
The standing ones made it a bit more controllable as far as where you can actually fall.
I meant that skip specifically, but that is actually very
That
interesting.
one specifically, yes, we knew, but it was intended. It was allowed.
See, we can't win over any. Oh my goodness,
They know everything.
they know everything.
So yeah, this is the ziggurat. This is normally like a really scary area to go through, but the laurels basically just makes it completely free since you have blink. I'm still at 1 HP because the miasma outside lowers your max HP, but you can like quit to like bring it back, but we're not gonna do that.
I'm so good at that. That little box on the top is an enemy that we fight 90%. I'm very good at dying to it.
So yeah, just making our way through the ziggurat. It's pretty comfy. We do have a skip coming up. Do you want to explain the ziggurat skip?
Yeah, this one I know was known. So we're essentially gonna. So first we're gonna grab this lure that we need for fight later, and then we're gonna manipulate the camera in such a way, and then kind of just move backwards and get in the right spot, and then we're just gonna fall off.
Yep.
It's very silly looking.
Hey, that skip's an auto scroller.
Yeah.
We love skipping auto scrollers.
So this part.
Offer a little fun fact on that one.
Okay.
That was added post-release. That was not the intended way to hit that load zone, actually. It's definitely faster and probably better, and maybe even just is legal as far as speedruns are concerned. But no, there's a way where if you kill yourself while facing an edge, your corpse will fall off, and the game doesn't check if the fox is alive when touching loading zones. So you can hit the loading zone while dead, and then your corpse will fall into the next scene. Then you can Alt F4 the game, and your save file will say, where was the fox last seen? Oh, it was like down in this scene. Got it, in the pink ooze area. So when you load the game again, load the save file, you are now in that area instead. With 0 health, kind of dead, but kind of alive.
How was that the intended thing? What? All right, so this is a quick kill. This boss has some randomness, but
Oh no.
that's not great. So
I was a little impatient there.
yeah.
Not a big deal. We'll just come back to here. So you see how brutal this run can be? Like any mistake, you have to completely restart the section.
Or the run.
Yeah, or
In
the
a lot
run.
of cases, it's just the run. You know, the back.
That was not necessarily intentional that it was supposed to be such a tight run.
We love it though. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
My favorite part, just where you are right now, is that if you have the laurels and skip that little mini boss fight there, you just went past, the mini boss music like fades out as you walk away. It's like leave the boss fight behind.
It was actually, believe it or not, one of the most tricky to program parts of the game, which is weird because you'd think it wouldn't be, but that fight, because it's enemies that turn into other enemies and they can be aggroed in different orders, like, is that fight done, was actually a very tricky question to answer.
With pacifist also, there's like a lot of different kind of paths forwards for sure.
So this is not. This is okay RNG, I guess. You got to time your hook shot right to pull it towards you, and then it falls over there, and then we manipulate the death plane, which instantly kills the boss, and now we can run over and grab the key here. First try.
Yeah, always first
Nice work.
try.
Yeah, nice one.
That whole bit is like pretty tight because also, especially at 90%, because you don't have like a lot of mana at this point, and you have to hit the enemy to start the fight with the tech rod, and you can just miss all your shots and lose your run. This is another code puzzle.
The flowers here. So if you want to know how to do that, it starts at the pink flower, and you have to go around based on the number of flowers.
I was so bad at the flower puzzles. I don't know why my brain doesn't like them.
Do you have a moment for a quick donation?
Yeah.
This one may sound familiar. We have a $1,000 donation from Dicey.
Oh.
Woo! Hopefully this isn't embarrassing. I never thought I'd be helping commentate a GDQ run, let alone be so warmly welcomed into such a friendly speedrun community. Thanks to everyone who runs TUNIC and for everyone who has donated. We are now over $650,000.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's keep this thing going.
Everyone go play TUNIC. It's so good. It's so good.
It's fantastic.
Literally, I played this game casually, and then I was like, I wonder how the run is. I bet it's really good. And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, this is hard, but now I really want to do it.
Doors don't exist. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that door, Andrew and I were talking about how I found out you could clip through with that freezing method. And Andrew was like, oh, do we need to make sure the door is open for speedrunners when they go through, so when they come back, they can go through the door? I'm like, if they're going through, they're going to have a method to get back out. Don't worry.
True.
It's all right.
All right, so this fight is like hard normally, but we have a way of doing it really reliably, which is you get yourself into critical.
Oh. Pretty reliably.
Pretty reliably. I've never
seen that before. I've seen that actually happen exactly once in my 300 hours of playing this game. So it's known, but it's a pretty quick reset up.
So if we have the orange peril ring, then the way essentially what it does is increase your damage when you're below 30% health, I think. And so we're at critical health here, and that makes it so we do enough damage to get in the stagger cycle, which keeps us, if we do it in the right spot, it'll lock us in to this spot right here, and we can just mash the attack button, and it normally just works by mashing the attack button. That was weird.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen it once. I don't know what causes it, but it's a pretty quick reset up. Yeah, that's Siege Engine. So we're done with 2 of the 3 keys.
The key of wisdom, the key of power, and
no, totally not the Triforce.
No.
They're hexagons. They're not triangles.
Yeah, hexagons are at least twice as good as triangles, IMO. Or
agreed.
6 times better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna open up the red key here, quit back to menu to skip a cutscene, and then we'll be moving right along.
I love the little warning when you open up you grab the key and it's 5 different skulls, and I was like, oh, I bet this is good.
But this is a boss fight.
Ah.
Cool. So we're out of there. Now we got a little bit more cleanup up here. There's some more pages and a fairy we have to get in the garden. So we're gonna just use our awesome movement tools that we have available to us to do these as quick as possible.
Fun fact about the map. The map shows your current location. Even though it's a rule book?
Yeah.
Or a manual?
Yeah, for the longest time it didn't, because it was supposed to be a physical object that didn't reflect the changes you make to the environment. But it was sort of a concession to be like, no, it needs to be usable as a map. And actually, I think it's kind of wonderful because people don't necessarily notice that right away. And so
it's so useful.
Fun, delightful discovery. Yeah.
I love when indie games have working maps. Cool. That's a subtweet.
So we're actually going to be heading to the hub area of the game that we haven't been to yet. In the other category, in any %, you go here basically right away. But this is the first time that you get to see it. The game's knowledge unlocks. Eventually you learn that you could use these gold tiles, and they take you to this hub world, and now we have fast travel.
I learned this on accident. I just happened to do the button that does that, which we're not going to tell you what it is. And I was like, oh, huh.
That's amazing. That's one of the ways this game, you can experience the parts of this game, is to just sort of stumble into them. That was a really important goal, is that it would feel like you were truly discovering things by allowing you to.
Boy, howdy, is there a lot of stuff to discover.
Yeah, so we're back in Atoll. This is where we got the hook shot initially. In order to progress to the third boss, we have to go pray at 4 of these pillars, and just to activate them, and then we'll be able to go onto the library. This is like one of my favorite sections of the run because you can get really, really creative with the different movement options that are available. So with laurels and with access to like every single item that we have, this gets really, really fun. Come here. There we go.
Yeah,
This area.
Oh, there's another one.
the little bird summons all the fairies, which is
The bird is my wife's voice, by the way.
oh.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Shout out to my wife.
So 2 down. We just save and quit to get back to the start, and then we're gonna go to the 2 on the other side.
This part's way easier with the laurels than it is in any percent. We get to do like a really finicky grapple, ice grapple. But in percent, you just or in true ending, you just zip across.
So the laurels are really, really picky. Sometimes you can go up ledges with them, and sometimes not. So it takes a lot of practice to get good at using them, especially like if you're playing through this game just casually.
And we'll get this last one. We have to wait for it to go all the way down before we do a save and quit, or else it doesn't count.
That gives us time to menu.
Yay!
We all love menuing.
And now
So what's your librarian quick kill method is my question.
Oh, the lure?
There are a couple.
Yeah.
we're doing the lure one, which is the one that doesn't work at over 100 hertz.
Yeah, so we're about to find out what the refresh rate is on this PC.
Yeah. Which, for some reason, my own copy of the game, I have to set it to 60 every time, or 100 every time, or else it just resets it to 144. I don't know why, but I love to forget to do that, and then get to the library, and then be like, oh, goodbye, lure. Because yeah, if your refresh rate is too high, when we drop this little lure, it'll just yeet itself off the edge, and then you can't do it.
Oh, interesting. I should log that as well. I'm sorry, I don't have a fancy
Is there a
monitor.
notepad?
Yeah, I didn't know that there were hertzes above 60. So
Yeah, can I open
there's some stuff.
Where do I open a ticket?
You know what? The QA team at Finji is truly phenomenal. Wouldn't be surprised if they've already opened one.
Okay.
So it's a library. There's a bunch of pages here. I gotta grab these really quick.
I heard a for the shout out to the QA team. Shout out to every QA team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, and this is one of the only times I will actually play on keyboard mouse for this game, just because it sets the angle perfectly for the quick kill.
So yeah, when you start the fight, what happens is you can't go down the ladder anymore. But what we can do is you can start the fight using this lure, and then climb down the ladder to the right spot, and then by manipulating the camera, the librarian will come down after us, and then it will pop into the death plane.
So this is a little bit of RNG area where you can just
Oh.
killed me.
That's not good, because now we only have one of those lures.
Yeah, we got to do a backup here. So much fun. So yeah, we got some more donation time here.
All right.
Perfect. Zaspin donates $100 and says, super excited to see Tunic at GDQ. I recently finished this game and was so happy with its art design, gameplay, and not to mention an OST full of bangers. As I played through the game casually, I kept thinking, I wonder how speedrunners are going to break this. And I can't wait to see that today. Good luck to Sunnymuffin on the run. Money goes to Minecraft Run because who wouldn't want more GDQ?
We didn't even break anything. The game was supposed to be broken.
Kate donates $50 and says, hello, Tunic fans and Tunic speedrunners. Best of luck for the Tunic run today. Left, right, right, up, down, up, left, right.
I don't. Which one is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Raven and Kev donate $25 and says, good luck with your Tunic run, Sonny.
I want to show them Sonny's little. You all should see Sonny's little note
The
sheet.
cheat sheet, yeah. Cool. So we're getting our way back up here. This run is going to become invalid because this trick is not allowed. It's pay to win.
Yeah, you have to have a high refresh rate for it.
So what we're gonna do is go into our graphics, turn off VSync, And this only works at very high frame rates. So we're going to be doing our backup quick kill on the librarian here.
And we did
I did
already.
not-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't know that was a policy. Don't have pay to win stuff. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was argued a little while ago, and then it was pretty much agreed that like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to do a trick only if your monitor is 5,000 hertz or whatever.
Hey, it works. Okay, cool.
So this is how the other thing's kind of supposed to work. Is you like lure it over here, and then it should go into the death plane. There we go.
We did it.
If you don't go to the right spot, what happens, by the way, is you're in the death plane and you die.
Yeah, it's very, very finicky.
Yeah,
Tell
that
me about their
too
keep.
was discovered during dev, and basically the death plane takes a moment to appear. I think it appears after the librarian finishes his like aggro animation, I think. And then it's like, pop, pops into existence. So if you get down below it, before that happens, you're good to go.
All right, we got a little bit more cleanup, and then we're almost done.
We're getting near the end here. In any percent, there will be one more boss that we fight, but we don't do it in this because
was a weird
it's
camera.
true ending. On the wall, you can see here, there's a puzzle, and this one's hard.
I have trouble with this one.
This one's hard.
Yeah. The puzzle is mimicked on both sides, and you have to find the correct perspective to get it. So this is one that you definitely have to draw out, like on your notepad or
Yep.
whatever.
And then don't mess it up 4 times like me. Don't recommend that one.
Cool. We're actually headed to the golden path. Do you want to explain that one?
I don't want to spoil the golden path.
Yeah.
I really don't want to spoil the golden
leave
path.
that one.
There is a thing in this game in order to get the last page, or the first page?
Leave
Page
it alone.
one.
Just
Page one.
There's a thing in,
donations.
There's a thing in this game. It's really cool. You should play this game. We're not going to tell you how it works, but it's the coolest thing ever. It's so good.
Just give a donation.
All right, so we do have time for a couple of donations here. This is a 100 input code, so.
There has been a lot of love for the people associated with this game in this community. Sean donates $100 and had to donate during TUNIC. I've had such an amazing time working with Dicey and his team bringing this game to life. After many years of Dicey working on this, I couldn't be happier that the world gets to see his truly wonderful game finally. And then Greg Lobanoff donates $25 and said, so proud of my friends Andrew and Kevin for the amazing game they made and getting to see it live at GDQ. Good luck to Sunnymuffin.
Oh, thanks,
Thanks,
Greg.
Greg. That's Greg of Chicory.
A Colorful Tale. You should play that game too. It's a real treat.
Fun fact about this code, it's long. And if you screw it up, you got to start over from the start. And the thing we'll spoil here is that you can't. This door can be. You can open the door. That's what I'm spoiling. The door opens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tried really, really, really hard for a long time. I spent probably a good 8 hours plus just trying to get through this door illegitimately. I could not do it.
Yeah, why couldn't you have put an enemy up there?
Yeah.
So yeah, we reload
There's like one spot you can kind of clip into inside the rock on the right-hand side of the door, but there's a massive volume that doesn't let you blink into it behind the door also. So yeah, we went to great measures to prevent clowns like yourselves, myself, from getting to that door before they're supposed to.
Cool. There's page one.
The door takes forever to open, so by going to another zone and coming back,
Yeah.
then we skip all that. There's another thing about it that you can fall, but in your way to go out the map into the next zone, you can fall off the world, Sunny learned on a very good run last week.
Yep. You can fall off things in this game. It's
You can.
great.
That's an example of a non-intentional thing.
There we go, we did it. It cost Sunny PB.
Cool. So that's our last page there. We have to go and put our keystones in here, and we have these cutscene skips. Can you explain those really quickly, May? This is the worst part of the run.
This is the worst part of the run because it's the way end, and these are all frame perfect tricks. And essentially, we want to exit to the menu as we put the keys into here, and that will skip the cutscene.
Okay,
Not
this
like
is the
that.
first one. It's a one-frame window to close the menu and confirm at the same time. And your confirm input confirms putting in the keystone as well as quitting the menu. This is like when you're on a really good pace, cutscene skips are the worst thing, so we have to do it 3 times.
If y'all want to make that frame window a little less tight, that'd be cool.
Yeah, if you could let me exit out of this cutscene, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, okay, so we can patch that. Okay.
Just like, what if we just hit like a button and it skipped the cutscene?
Interesting. Okay.
So there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Is you just go back to menu, and now when we go back over there, it will be in.
I love that. There's a lot of like same, what's the word? Simultaneous input bugs in the game that we're well aware of. And we're like, yeah, it's fine. It's charming, isn't it? Charming.
Yeah.
Possibly do that. Turns out, speedrunners.
Yeah.
Cool.
The last one's easy though, because you just do a death warp.
And we're heading to the final boss of the game.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, kinda, right?
Once again, we are going to enter the spoiler zone.
So this is the air. This is the final boss of the game, and we're gonna fight her real quick.
Oh,
Okay, missed the cutscene skip. That's okay, not a big deal. So again, that cutscene skip you have to do 3 times in this run, and it's insane.
I forgot this one was a cutscene skip.
Yeah. So air is gonna fight us.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're gonna run into the wall and quit. And then if we have done everything correctly, time is coming up. Time.
Here we go.
Cool. So thank you everybody for watching this run. Thank you GDQ. I really, really love this game, and I really encourage you to play it as well.
Play this game.
This is huge spoilers, by the way. This is being the true ending. But yeah, shout outs to the TUNIC community. They're super awesome, like specifically Radicoon, who's been doing so much work to revamp everything and make sure our resources are good. Thanks to May for commentating with me. It was
Thanks for
really,
having
really
me.
helpful. And yeah, thank you, Andrew, and thank you, Kevin.
Show off your little notes.
I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but yeah, my cheat sheet right there. You can see it.
Oh, very cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think that's it. May, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I mean, I'll be commentating later in the week, so I'll probably do more things to say then. So
Cool.
Thanks for having me again.
Kevin,
I
Andrew.
want to give a big shout to Andrew for being open to the hours upon hours of speedrun relevant conversation we had during the build of this project. It's I certainly, of course, speedrunning is very dear to my heart. I ran a game at SGDQ some years ago. I'm big into this scene, right? So the fact that some devs are more speedrun friendly than others, and Andrew is way up there as far as being pro speedrun. I really appreciate that. I also want to give a quick shout to the audio team because that's my crew, You're my people.
Hey, that's you.
I know it's hard. I see you. I appreciate you. And Andrew?
Thank you so much. This is really mind-blowing to have a game be run at GDQ is truly an honor, and it's just so lovely. You're all just so wonderful, and thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, that's gonna be it for us. Watch Advance Wars next. It's
And
sick.
play Tunic.
Folks, give it up for developers Andrew, Kevin, and runner Sunnymuffin on a wonderful Tunic run. How awesome was that? For all of you that have donated during this run, thank you so much. I wish we could read all the donations. So much love from the community, the speedrunners, the people who worked on this game. I wish we had time to read them all. We're gonna try to get this thing a little bit closer to back on schedule. So stay with us. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022, powered by Twitch. My name is LattMackey, and we are raising money all for Doctors Without Borders, MSF today. Thank you so much. We are now over $652,000. And if you're not familiar with the charity, man, this is a great one, okay? Doctors Without Borders is an international medical humanitarian aid organization that works in over 70 countries around the world, providing life-saving medical humanitarian care and speaking out about what they see in those areas. Their work aids people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. MSF relies mainly on the generosity of individual donors like you, as over 90% of MSF income comes from private donors giving small amounts. Those $5, those $10 donation trains all go to support the wonderful care that is being done by Doctors Without Borders. Thank you so much for making this happen. So folks, we are getting things ready for the Advance Wars run coming up here in just a minute. Still have plenty of donations coming in for the TUNIC run. Great to see all the love and support. Glacia donated $250 that just says TUNIC with pizza rolls. There you go. Okay, folks, we're going to step away just for a second. We're going to be working on some tech stuff behind the scenes, so don't be afraid, don't be scared. It's all good. We're coming right back. Hang in there. We'll be back in just a sec. And welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. We're going to step away for just another quick sec, but we'll be right back. DX Racer is USA's #1 gaming chair brand, exported to more than 50 countries, a global influencer of the esports market. 6 million people are using DX Racer's chairs right now. For more info, visit dxracer.com. Once again, that is dxracer.com, and you can use the promo code SGDQ2022 for 10% off. Thank you, DX Racer, for their support of Summer Games Done Quick 2022. Okay, folks, with that being said, it is time. We're going to throw it over to Keys and adef over there in the interview area. What have you got for us, Keys and adef?
Well, LattMackey and gamers of Summer Games Done Quick 2022, welcome to quite an interview. My name is adef, and I'm joined by...
I'm here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is Keizaron.
Yeah,
you may know him. Okay, everybody. We're joined by our good friends Shenanagans _ and 360 Chrism, and we're going to be breaking down a run that is coming up in 2 runs: Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Evolution Chaos. Keys, why don't you ask our runners how they're doing?
Sure. How are you doing? Okay, anyway, so
Great.
Can one of you tell me what is randomized in a Pokemon Emerald randomizer?
Yeah, what's the run looking like?
So basically, we're going to randomize all the Pokemon, all the moves, all the items, all the abilities, and every single Pokemon evolution too. And on top of that, they're going to evolve every single level.
Well, you kind of just cut the second
Yeah, I
question.
know. I was going to ask, what is evolution?
Oh.
He never said that.
Hey,
Hey,
Shen, what is...
There's more.
Shen,
But there's more.
What is evolution chaos?
Yeah, so our Pokemon evolve every level. We can't cancel it. And then it evolves into just a completely random Pokemon. So a Charmander might evolve into a Blastoise or a Mewtwo or
I'm kind of tired of him answering.
Yeah, I don't
it.
like
My arm's getting a little
We also,
tired,
I think
like,
it's important to note that
I'm gonna let
we'll
go,
change
yeah.
controllers.
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, something about that.
Enough of that. Everybody, please put your hands together for the first annual, never to be seen again, Summer Games Done Quick 2022 Do You Know Your Partner Emerald Version Game Show. Can we get a round of applause, please?
That is honestly the shortest we could make the name.
We had to get all that information
Yeah,
jam-packed in there.
You did that in one breath. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. This game show is pretty simple. Our contestants are 360 Chrism and Shenanagans, and they're partners in this. So we're going to ask them questions about their partner, and they're going to write down on the card their answer for themselves or for their partner, and they're going to flip them around at the same time. And if the person that's guessing is right, they get a point. And what can they win, Keizaron?
Absolutely nothing.
Perfect. All right.
I mean, embarrassment when we were wrong.
All right. I'm going to go ahead with the first question.
Okay.
Please.
Oh boy.
This question is for Chris.
Okay.
So Chris is going to write down the answer about himself, and Shen's going to try to guess it. They're going to write down at the same time.
Oh boy.
Shen, what is Chris's favorite Pokemon?
Da 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 da. This is the music for this thing. Da 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 da. 2 more seconds. 1 more second. Stop.
I was right. I was right.
Shen, stop. Stop.
Shen.
I was thinking and writing.
All right, turn your cards around in 3,
I think
2,
I'm wrong. I don't
1,
actually know.
go. We got
Venusaur
Venusaur from
Venusaur.
Chris,
I
and Shen's
am
guess
wrong.
is Magikarp.
You know,
Too bad.
the funny thing about the rules that we didn't mention is if you miss a question, you actually lose 10 points.
That's
So-
true. And if you lose enough points, you're off the run.
Let me write this down at -10.
All right, well, next up, this is Shen. You ready for this, buddy?
Yeah.
So, Chris, what is Shen's favorite move?
Favorite move?
Man, these are tough.
I bet you it's Splash. I might have just helped. Forgot the music. I really should have prepped this better. Okay, good. Answers, please. Shen?
Turn them around. Okay.
Spore.
Spore. Interesting.
That's a good choice too.
Amnesia.
You know, in Gen 1, that is the absolute best.
Yeah,
That is-
absolutely. You know, so far, this bit is going about exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah.
Negative 20 points across the board.
All right, here we go. So this is
Let's go for as negative
Shen.
as possible.
Shen. What was Chris's first Pokemon game?
Oh.
You can do the song.
Oh, this is tough.
Oh, yeah. Man.
You gonna do the song?
Yeah,
like
this
if you do
is
it once, you have to do it every time.
I am getting tangled.
Okay, great. Turn your answers around.
And bam.
You know, maybe they'll get one right.
I thought you started on yellow.
Aren't you still like best friends? Like how? Okay, wait, whatever. Okay,
All right,
so
I didn't play yellow until way
yeah,
later.
next question.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what is the
No,
title?
no. It's the other way.
Oh, you're right. Man, we prepped this. Okay,
Yeah.
Shen.
Yes.
Oh no,
What
it is
is-
Chris.
What is Chris?
Okay, what is Chris?
Great
No.
question.
Okay, what is your favorite? What is the title of your favorite 360 Chrism song?
So Chris,
Oh,
you gotta guess what
okay,
Shen's
okay.
favorite 360 Chrism song is. For those of you that don't know, our guy there on the couch is a little bit of a talented musician. And
Debatable, but we'll see.
well,
Very debatable.
all right, turn those cards around, boys.
Wait,
Misspelled.
This yellow. We'll give him a point.
Yeah, there we go. First point.
Excellent. Negative 19 points. You absolutely love to
Yeah, I'm
see
just
it.
illiterate, so that's
It's
the
all right.
problem. Yeah.
All right, so this is
Wait, aren't you a teacher?
No.
Oh, okay.
not anymore. He just talks about
Okay, yeah, fair.
All right, so Chris, what is Shen's, or I guess it's the other way? Yeah. Shen, what is Chris's, you know, this bit was really planned far in advance. Shen, what is Chris's biggest Pokemon pet peeve?
Pokemon pet peeve. Dun, dun, dun.
Pet peeve. So we can make it more specific, you know, what's the least favorite thing Chris comes across in a run, whether it be an ability or a luck thing?
2 more seconds. Okay, answer.
You really went hard on that one.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
All right, turn them around, boys. Accuracy?
Like missing move?
What?
What, Chris,
Like
what did you
missing
say?
move?
Not enough X items.
Not enough X.
Partial credit because there is the X
accuracy. All right, we're gonna give half a point.
I never buy those. So it's kind of right. It's
we're
kind
gonna
of-
give
Yeah,
half.
five.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, let's
half
clap. Let's go. Yeah, see, no one.
Huge. Yeah, yeah.
Good. Okay.
Just
this is a
hit your
good
move.
one. This one,
Yeah.
we're gonna re-engage the audience with this one.
Okay. You know what? This can be both of you.
Yeah.
Well, let's make it chaotic. Both of you. What is your best Pokemon cry impression?
Oh, easy.
Oh, I know.
Wait, so I have to write
Chris,
for both of
yeah,
us?
Chris,
Yes.
write one for you and for Shen and vice versa. And then obviously you'll both have to demonstrate because that's what the people want.
I overcomplicate.
Oh, which one should I do? I'll do this one. Probably.
I don't know what's happening.
I put yours on top.
All right, let's turn them around, boys. 3, 2, 1. Let's see them. All right, so Shen, which one are you saying? Which one are you saying for you?
Wait, I got the same one. I got the same one.
Well done.
Oh my God! Thank God we got some payoff. Good Lord.
I'm shocked we got that one right and not the other.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the Regirock from both of you, please.
Oh, God.
I assume this is anime. This is anime Regirock.
this is for
You'll have to
sure.
remind me how this goes.
Oh boy. Okay.
Perfect. Chris.
Perfect.
And Keys is
Are
finished.
you okay? Oh, but we've lost one.
Okay.
Wait, we're missing the Nidoking.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Nidoking too. Yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll start.
That's pretty
Solid.
good.
Solid.
That was
There you go, there you go.
you know,
You know
100
what?
points.
100 points. 100 points.
100 points.
Excellent.
Okay.
They're going
Chris,
to win the House Cup.
what is Shen's preferred percentage of milk to drink? That's not like volume of canister, but like level of milk. Do they have this in Europe?
Like fat content or
Yeah, fat. Yes. Level of milk. Very good, Adef. Nice work. Level.
Oh, yeah, you're the
of
one that
milk.
wrote that. That's very
you wrote something down?
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, turn 'em around.
I'll
3,
give you a hint. It's the same percentage of us finishing this run under estimate.
That's not good.
3, 2. If you drank what Chris wrote, you would die. 3, 2, 1. Turn them around.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So,
Oh my God, we got to
Okay,
wrap this
so-
up.
okay,
Hey,
yeah,
Adef saw what I wrote and didn't stop me, so I thought it was okay.
Yeah. No, hey,
okay. Okay. Two more questions. Two more
boys.
questions. So, what was the first question we asked?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, it's different for both of us.
I can
That
check
is-
the car.
that's true.
Can I check the car?
No.
No.
You cannot. No cheating. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Please don't copyright us. Da 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 da.
What would they?
da.
What
I don't
possible
know.
song
I
is this
don't
that they
know.
could? All right, gamers, you're out of time. 3, 2, 1. Turn those cards around. Chris says yes. That was definitely an answer.
Yeah.
Jen, how are
we?
you? And Chris's favorite
And then
Pokemon?
ask Chris's favorite Pokemon.
I think that's true.
Great. 2.5 points for Shen.
Just go straight here.
Yeah, just go here.
All right, great. And this is for both of you. This one's important, so don't mess it up. And chatters, viewers at home, be sure to make mental note of what they say here, because I think it's going to surprise you. For both of you, who is your favorite Summer Games Done Quick 2022 interviewer?
It's an easy one.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yeah, right.
It's me.
We're right here. Wait, no, it's me.
Okay, well, we'll see. That's fun.
Agree to disagree.
All right, sure. Okay, guys. In 3, 2, 1, don't disappoint your show hosts here, because
Sure would suck if your two co-op partners here were heartbroken before the run.
that'll be tough. All right, 3, 2,
He's running
1.
furiously. I'm
Go.
concerned. Fight? What?
Duh.
I don't even know what that is. I don't want to. All right.
I ran
You know what?
out of
I
time.
don't
I
want to do
ran
this
out of time.
anymore.
I'm sorry, I ran out of time.
Wait, where you guys going?
Yeah, what's wrong? Hello? We hate you. They're gone.
What?
Hold on, I'm checking the cue cards one sec. Do you have anything? I have nothing.
Was this written?
I have literally nothing.
Oh, it says Keys pretends to be angry again.
Of course.
And then stay tuned for the next run of Advance Wars. And after that, you can watch our run of Pokemon Emerald Evolution Chaos. Stick around for more SGQ 2022.
They really made us do that, huh?
Wow, just wow. Folks, if you want to donate, there's a bid war going on right now for that Pokemon Emerald Pokemon name. And there are quite a few. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this one. Bees is in the lead right now. So if you want to have some impact and some influence there, feel free to donate right now towards that incentive, that bid war going on right now. Okay, folks, with that, from all the way from France,